Drink up, my boy. It's time for me to go home.
Go ahead, I don't mind. I'm not your boy.
Hey, Tom.
We're closed.
Hey, Bob. How are Frank and the others?
Well, Frank's okay. They're holding him overnight for observation. They let Ray and Dave go, but Nancy Feldman, it's another story. Apparently she was in the back seat on the impact side, and her legs hurt, her neck, maybe even more. Passes is pretty serious.
What are you talking about?
A car accident. Frank was driving tonight.
Who's Nancy? How is Pat involved?
Well, I think you know Dave Feldman, our local district leader. Nancy's his daughter, just out of college. You know, she was on her way to Indiana to do summer stock, her first dancing job. So...
How is Pat involved?
Well, as her neurologist.
Yeah. Perfectly innocent, as usual.
Tom, you know, if you're gonna take off, I'll walk with you. I go right by Fate's on the way to the precinct.
Fates?
Well, I mean, it's your home, too, I know.
If Frank Ryan's in hospital and Pat Ryan is helping, well, then I'm gonna help, too. I'll go and write a press release.
Hey, look, I got a better idea. Why don't you go home, sleep it off, forget about the press until tomorrow? I mean, I didn't see any newspaper reporters hanging around.
Yeah, well, they hide.
No. Jill says Jack may write about it in his column. That's about it.
Yeah, well, Jack is gonna need some information.
Well, not from you, Tom.
Are you suggesting that Pat Ryan should take over my job?
Tom, look, I think that Jack has got all the details from the family and from Frank. I think Frank is going to be released tomorrow. Why don't you release your statement then? Get up early, work on it, huh?
Yeah, that's good advice, Bob.
Good.
Thanks.
Great.
This is not very good light.
Well, I think Kevin wants to go home.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Yeah, well, come on, let's
Get your bloody hands off me!
Hey, Tom.
You too! Now keep away!
Hey, Tom, what's the problem, man? Is there something I can help you with?
I'm sorry, Bob. You're not the one. Kevin's not the one. She is, and he is.
Hey, Tom, wait up. I'll walk with you.
No!
Hey, Tom! Well, I sure hope Faith can handle him.
Hey. Go home. Frank's gonna be fine.
I know. Oh, Patrick's in there with him. I'm waiting to see him. I wanted to talk to him. No, I mean I want to get a report from him.
You're punchy.
So don't ask me complicated questions.
Did you sleep last night?
2 hours.
Nap today? Plus the stress of finding out about the accident, rushing over to the emergency room. Listen, will you let me talk to Pat for you? I mean, it happens to be my job. Now, you go home, you take the phone off the hook, and you get into bed. Is Miriam there for Edmund? Okay, you write her a note saying that you are going to sleep until you wake up. Now, you got that?
Just keep thinking when Pat called, I was almost asleep, and I was thinking about Frank, the beach house, the argument. I was feeling very stubborn and angry. And then he said, come to the hospital. Frank's hurt. And nothing else in the world seemed to matter. Not the anger, not the problems, just Frank getting here, wanting to hold on to him.
I know.
Nothing else. Then I got here, and thank God he was all right. But there was Ray, and all that stuff started coming back to me.
I understand Ray came through the accident without a scratch.
Yeah, 3 or 4 hairs out of place. They had to rush her to the beauty salon.
Some new hostility on top of the old?
Yeah, well, we had a hell of an argument. Do you realize what she did? She claimed that she was driving that car. Frank was unconscious, he couldn't say anything, and then she proceeded to lie to the police.
Well, he relies on her for all kinds of services.
But he doesn't. He was furious with her.
Sorry.
He was the one that insisted on telling the truth. She was obnoxious, and finally he shut her up, and he told the police what really happened. And then he told me to go easy on her.
Well, I guess he wasn't that furious.
You don't know anything about it. And maybe I don't either. I know that he hates cover-ups. I don't understand it.
Jillian, Ray is his ticket to the United States Senate.
He doesn't need her to win.
She has what he wants, power.
Oh, you're brilliant. You know what people need to do, what they want, who they should and should not love. You're just terrific.
And well, I'm not so sure about that. But I do know that I'm about the only man that you can blow off steam with these days.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks for understanding.
I do. But I still can't back down on the other thing. Look, there is not room in Frank's life for you and Ray, and she takes precedence.
You are my friend, and I value that a lot. I'm trying to remember that. But Frank is in love with me. He works with Ray. But Jack, he's going to write a story in his column about the accident, telling about Frank's honesty and Ray's dishonesty. Now, that's not a pretty picture for her public. I feel like she's boxed herself into a position of political liability. And this may mean that Frank can run this campaign on his own.
Yeah. Come on. I'll walk you to the elevators. I won't say a word.
No. I said I was going to wait for Patrick. But I will sleep late in the morning.
I'll take a rain check on that lunch, too.
All right.
Listen, I'll wait with you until Pat comes.
No. Don't you understand? I just want to sit, get my head together, and think about the morning newspapers.
Make some coffee, okay?
It's gonna be a long night, folks. I'm sorry about Jack's column, Mrs. Woodard. He didn't try to insult you, but facts are facts, right? I hope you won't hold this against me. I'm still your faithful employee. Of course, I'm Frank's employee, too, but you did hire me, didn't you?
Pipe down, will ya?
And now she's gonna fire me. That is definitely gonna do it.
And I had to go and tell Jack that Tom could hold his liquor.
I never saw him that touchy before. Of course, you know, Jack, he was talking about a couple of months ago. Tom was facing deportation, and he must have been damn scared. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a couple of drinks, you know, let his temper go.
And Jack was worried about that.
What?
You know, Faith marrying a guy who drinks and then goes bonkers.
Oh, I don't know, Kevin. I was talking to Tom at the wedding, you know. We were both hitting some champagne. He says he gets melancholy. It's sad, right? Nothing to worry about. What the heck? Give me the phone. I'm gonna call Faith, make sure he made it home okay.
That's a very good idea.
Yeah, make sure he's all right. You got the number?
Yeah. It's 555-2911.
2911.
Hello?
Oh, hi, Faith. Hi, it's Bob. Did I wake you up?
No. How are you? Is anything wrong?
No, I'm fine. I'm over at Ryan's with Kevin, Tom just took off, and he was just, a little bit unsteady, and I was kind of wondering whether he made it home all right.
He hasn't come in yet. I've been listening for him.
I see. Well, is there any chance he might be out on the stoop looking for his keys or anything like that?
I doubt it. How drunk was he?
Well, not too much. I mean, he could walk. He could talk. Pretty sure he could take care of himself.
Did he seem angry?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, he did. Hey, look, I'll tell you what I'll do. Why don't I just walk by your place and see if I can find him, okay?
No, thanks, Bob. I'm pretty sure I know where he's gone.
Well, hey, don't you go looking for him.
Don't worry about me.
Hey, now, come on, I'm serious. It's past 1 o'clock now. You shouldn't be out all alone. Besides, he's not exactly cooperative. It's really quite the opposite.
I'm awfully glad you called. But really, I can cope now. This is something Tom and I have to settle privately.
Faith, look, I wasn't trying to butt in or anything like that.
No, I know you weren't, and thank you. I'll tell you about the whole thing sometime.
No, you don't have to. Just take care of yourself, okay?
I will. Good night. You're jealous.
Whose fault is that?
I said his name. A word. A mistake.
You called me Pat, in bed with me, listening to me. You see, I take my Yeats very personally. When You Were Old is a poem I love, and I recited it to you because you're a woman I loved. But you heard Pat.
You're the one I felt close to.
Don't say that. Don't lie.
I love you.
You don't.
I wanted you to make love to me.
The light goes out. You close your eyes, Tom disappears, and Pat becomes your lover. I would stop it if I could, but I can't stop your thoughts.
You think about Pat with me every time you come into this room? Pat with me every time? Pat with me? Pat?
Shut up!
We're old friends. There is a bond, but it's no threat to you.
Faith, don't treat me like a child.
You're jealous, I know. But I had no idea how bad it was.
It's that bad and worse. Much worse.
You're breathing on me.
Sorry about that.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, trying not to breathe on you.
Will you just go somewhere else? Let me do my work, huh?
I'm doing my work too. I just have to look at your stuff to do mine.
What?
I'm writing a press release for Frank to be issued tomorrow morning in response to Jack Finelli's column.
Mary, you can't do that.
Why not?
Well, you're on the inside because you happen to live here, and because I don't have a workroom I can lock you out of, but you got no business writing a response to a statement that I haven't even made yet.
Well, I'm only responding to that part.
Oh, you're cute. But not that cute. Now, over there, go on.
What about you? Don't you have a little advantage of being in the inside? You got the story because you're Frank's brother-in-law.
Hold it. I got the information from Jill because we were at the hospital, huh?
For Frank, who is your brother-in-law. Could you just turn the paper up so I could see the end of the sentence? Who is not above going beyond the law to protect her candidate. Thank you.
Do I get to see yours?
Oh, it's nothing special, just a good, solid defensive ray.
Yeah? Well, don't say that I'm attacking her, because I'm not. I'm just telling it straight and giving my reaction. It's not finale boosting his brother-in-law or taking a shot at the lady who owns a rival newspaper, and I'm saying that in here, okay? It's just an incident that illustrates a point.
And the point is?
Frank is a politician who gives the public credit for a little sense. He doesn't automatically think they hate him because somebody racked up his car.
While Ray Woodard thinks the public is a bunch of idiots. Nice. Well, when she fires me, I'll hand this to her as I'm walking out the door. At least she'll know I tried.
Two things. One, if she fires you, she's a damn fool. And two, if she fires you, you're well out of it.
This job is not getting in the way of our private life. Working for Frank is much better than working for Channel R, and you know it. I want to hear you say that.
When's the last time you took Ryan to the park?
As a matter of fact, on Saturday... Ryan. Oh, my God, Ryan. I forgot Ryan. She's still down with Mrs. Morville.
There, you see, huh?
You didn't remember either.
Well, I was trying to work, damn it. Hey, don't call. You'll wake up the whole family. I'll go down.
I'll go down. I'm the mother. You do the thinking, I make the babies, right? Oh, money. Let's see. 3 hours, $1 an hour.
You don't have to pay her tonight. We told her it was an emergency and we'd get back here when we got back.
You know, I wish I could be an Italian mama for you. I really do. After I get fired, I'm gonna take Ryan job hunting with me in her carriage, with a stove, with wheels, chained to my waist. That way, I can be with my child, not get underfoot here, and still arrive home to Giovanni with a pasta nice and hot.
Tom? Tom? Hey,
Go away.
Tom, wake up.
Get your filthy hands off me. Tell her whatever you want. Tell her you fell in the alley. Tell her I did it. I don't care.
Listen, it's me, Faith. I came to talk to you, and I need you to talk to me. Stop dreaming and open your eyes. Good, now sit up.
Faith,
Yes.
I don't want you here.
Then let's go home.
You know I can't.
Why not?
The Donahues.
No, I don't mean Ireland. I mean home, to Claremont Street, our house. I can't tell whether you're following me or not, Tom. I think you are. How much was in here?
Oh, I'm too tired, Faith.
So am I. I'm sorry everything went wrong tonight. Let's just drop it and get out of this place. I don't feel safe here. I can't help it.
I don't want to hurt you.
I know. Can you stand?
Just go away till I'm over it. I told you, take your hands off me.
You didn't tell me. Who'd you tell?
Him. Father or no, it's all the same. You come looking for me and...
And what?
Okay, just go and let me sleep.
I'm not leaving without you. If you sleep here, I will too.
No, just leave me alone.
I will once you're in bed. Now come on.
Oh, I've had too much to drink.
Right.
That's why I did it.
Did what?
I heard him.
Your father? Tom, did you beat up your father?
My father's dead.
I'll be in the bedroom if you need me. Please wake up and be yourself. Come home. Look, it doesn't matter. There is nothing to be afraid of.
This Thursday, the roles are reversed. She won't commit, and he won't stand for it. Sounds like a job for the guy who wrote the book on relationships. An all-new Greg Barron's Wake Up Call, part of Sugar Free Valentine's, Thursday at 10 on SoapNet.